Kind of hate that this new recording thing is really like they changed the whole thing. Like you cannot record on the app and you cannot edit on the app. And it doesn't really like people like me. Yeah, because it's just stress now. Anyway, welcome back to this thing that I do. And it's been a very, very, very long minute because I've been living my life. I have not I have not like bro, it has been a long while. Since when? I can't even remember. Anyway, let's get this shit done. I didn't record for a while because I was in school and I was dealing with everything that came with school, that comes with school, with the whole final year thing and in my project and everything, and it was so stressful and it was so like I need to log in on this line to finish this thing and get out of the school so I wouldn't have to come back or. So I can just finish everything at once. It was a whole thing, man. This final year is like it is not it is not as soft, or maybe soft for some people, but it's really not. It's fucking stressful, man. Especially if you're doing your work by yourself. At least you know most of it. So you're feeling it and you know the time, how to use your time, how not to use your time and everything. So it was the whole thing. But I finished school. I graduated from school and it's like wow, I did that shit. Like I had to, like in the moment. But then when you sit down, because I had set this goal for myself, me and my dad. So like, oh, I want to graduate with this. And I did it, and it's like I did that shit. Like me, I did it by myself. I mean, not like by myself, but like I did it. So I was just like, when everything just concludes, everything comes together in the end, you just look at it and like, yeah, this is my work, man. It's nice. It is a very great feeling. And I'm just happy I was able to finish it. I was really happy, because I had this anxiety moving into this final year that's like, what if I don't, what if I don't finish? What if something happens? What if I fuck up and but I did it. And I think another thing is that I was that safe? Can't remember. But yeah, it was a whole thing. And then you finished and we come back home, have to go back to school again for convocation. That was a whole week of things by itself. So yeah, it was cool. And that ended, and I had to like when I was going home, I traveled on my birthday. I left school on my birthday. That was like my last leaving. I'm not coming back to this place again. And it was a whole journey. Just I think someone told me that I think I was talking to someone and they're like, oh, it feels like bad luck for them to travel on their birthday. But then I don't know. Just felt okay to me. Like, I just wanted to leave that day. And it just so happened to be that day. And the journey was not bad though. It was not. At first we were like stuck, and this is probably like the third time I'm talking about coming back home or something. Sure, I don't want to, like, this one was not even bad. It just we were like outside for a while. The guy picked us up, dropped us at this filling station, and the car was supposed to come and pick us up from there. So we're just there for a while. Kept on calling the driver, oh, and this babe was telling me that she shouted at the driver or something. I mean, she was telling me to calm down. I can't even remember what was happening. But yeah, we just kept on getting pissed. Like, we didn't really understand what the driver was saying. We thought he was far, but he was actually pretty close. He pulled up for the first time in a while. It was very comfortable. The whole thing was comfortable. And I was just, it was nice. So not bad though. Even though I still arrived at late night time, it was still, it was not a bad journey. But I'm just happy that I don't have to do that thing again, like ever. And besides that, it has been so hard to record. Like, I don't have a fucking studio or anything. I just need a quiet place to do this thing. And it has not been quiet for a while because of the holidays and people have been around. So, like people were everywhere literally. So that happened. And I just needed to chill. And now it's over. And it's kind of sad because I like the holidays. Is great. Like people are just around and different things happen and it's really nice. Every time I go on this break, I always feel like I'm going to come back with this long episode because I have so many like thoughts in my head. But then I'm like, when I start recording, I'm like, bro, I can't even talk too much because how do I even just put it out? Because I remember the days leading to I remember the days, I think it was before graduation or after graduation, and I was just overthinking so many things. Like, I feel like I just had so many things in my head. I was thinking about police brutality to I was just thinking about like how stupid this country is and was just had I usually have mad existential crisis and question different things, ask different questions about your religion, about your life, and what are you going to do and what anything means. And it sounds like I feel like it's very normal. Many people don't just want to talk about it until you sit down with somebody and you just be like, oh wow, this person is also thinking the same thing I am thinking. So yeah. Well, especially like on Twitter, so people share their stories, of how like the police are literally doing everything except their job. Like if something happens, I don't even think people even go to the police like that anymore because it's just like what? Like the other day someone was complaining about how the one guy kidnapped her family, I think her siblings or so. And I think the guy is a pedophile or something, and he paid off the police, right? And they're trying to get help from you, and the police is like, because they've been paid off, so they don't do their job. Like there is no justice, and there is no like the arrested this guy, this lawyer Dilly. There's no moral code. Like you can pretend all you want. Like Nigerians will pretend like they are standing for something, like they have integrity or something. I'm not saying it's everybody, but like I'm just going to say Nigerians because people like to pretend. Like people will literally like they were saying something about a society that enables like scammers or something because they kind of celebrate it. But then these people will now be acting no holier than thou when somebody is wearing short skirt or something. It's very stupid because they don't people worship money. People worship money. When you worship money, that's what you live for and that's what you die for because it's you don't have anything other than that. You don't have any moral code, you don't have any integrity, you don't have anything. And that's what Nigerians think they have the moral and they have the like they stand for something, but they don't stand for anything. People don't stand for anything. People are just greedy and they are selfish. And it's sad. Because how are you the one that is supposed to be protecting people? How are you the one that is now harming people? And it's not like police is not everywhere. Like police is literally every fucking where in this place. It's just very it's this whole thing. I mean, I thank God that I've not faced this thing in a very harsh level. But then people are facing this thing every day. So what can we do about it? You know, coupled with the government and the economy and the everything. So like my head was really just itching every day and I was just scared every day. Bro, I was scared to leave my house because I'm like, bro, because like you see videos and you see different things and people just deny. Like you cannot tell me that there's anything or there's any or Nigeria is some kind of moral country where literally like anybody like you can be bought as an officer, you know. Like Korea literally rioted against like it was a whole fucking protest. And they want because this nigga wanted to declare martial law or something, and these people did something about it, and like nobody really died, and people still they arrested the president, and different things happened, and it's like can't do that here, man, because whether it's wrong or it's right, especially if it's wrong, as far as you know, somebody is benefiting or something's happening somewhere, it's going to be hard before it get fixed. It gets fixed because you know I think it speaks for itself, and obviously I'm not the first person to notice this. I'm not the first person to talk about this. So I think all of us in this country understand what I'm talking about. So yeah, it's just that's how it is. And I'm like, people will say something like, being a good person does really pay off. I mean, you choose to be what you want to do or be what you want to be despite your environment. But in many ways, most people are products of their environments, right? If your environment is shit, then, you know, that would also bring me to where I'm like, so many religions. There's Nigeria is a secular state, sure, but like, is a Christian state or Muslim state it's both. Like those are the two major religions. And I'm like, people are so religious, but they are so evil and they are so wicked. Like the evilest person or the person that is in charge, that is looting and that is laundering money or whatever, is still that person is still probably going to pray or still going to go to church, and they're still going to meet with the person, and it's just it scratches my my head sometimes because I'm like, what even is it? Like, is this just because what is the whole point? I'm just like, if people were more about what they preach or what the whole religion is even about, you know, I guess everywhere would be a better place. At the same time, obviously not everybody's going to be like that. But you see the most wicked person, evilest nigga that you know. And it's just wow. Sometimes I don't get it sometimes, and I don't know. I don't understand. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, bro, I'll just stay away one day, just enter both and bounce. And then living is not always the solution. And I hate when people always feel like just leave. Like everybody can afford to leave. It is so annoying and so selfish. It's so weird to me. Like Nigeria is like, I don't know, is it a poor country or is it a rich country, but the classism here is insane. As is like every sector. Like some people you don't even need to like I think this one is very common in the world where the people on top want to make the people like below fight. There's going to be a divide because if you're united, you can't really. If you're united, you get stuff done. This place, I hate like I hate the like say romanticizing. of this country, like from people outside. Like, I do not get it personally. Maybe it's because me, I'm here and I'm not going outside. Like, nobody loves Nigeria more than the people that are not in Nigeria. And it is very fucking annoying to me. Like, bro, Nigeria for life, blah, blah, blah. Like, shut up, please. Like, me, I don't care. Like, personally. Because there's really nothing here. And everybody, like, people don't even know Nigeria. They don't even care about Nigeria. They just care about whether they're going to stay in Lagos. Because nobody actually really gives a fuck. Like, some people have their villages where everybody just pulls up to Lagos, and that's the Nigeria that they see. The same Lagos that is still very, very, like, the wealth is still very divided in that same place. Because where everybody's turning up, like the next street or the next compound is not the same. And people are not living by the same means, and people are not living by the same standards. So it's just very weird. Like, what is actually here? What or is it just fun? Is it just fun? Like, some people make bag, they come here for December and spend it because when you convert the money is going to be higher. So you come and flex here. And you do like everything that you couldn't do there here. Because Nigeria is basically lawless. That's for like the people that are already Nigerians. Not like the foreign, like there are some like foreign people that will come here. And then, like, people that are Nigerians that know Nigeria, they know how it is. It's like, oh, so you make your bag, you come here, you spend your money, enjoy yourself, and you basically do whatever you want. And then you leave because you don't want to be here. Nobody really wants to. I mean, they don't really want to be here. Like, some people carry Nigeria on their fucking head, bro. I'm in Nigeria guy. I'm in Nigeria. Carry it on their head, and it's like you wouldn't want to live here. And even if you're going to live here, you're not going to go. Like, Nigeria is so large. Like, Nigeria is so big, and it's filled with so many cultures and so many colors and so many beautiful things, right? But people don't want to see Nigeria. They don't want to see the rest of the place. They are just in one place, and that is, I guess that's where everything is to them. I'm just like, you need to acknowledge this other parts of the country, because the country is not just that side. Even like movies, I appreciate, like, I guess some movies are like doing better because like every single thing is in Lagos. Like, okay, bro. So yeah, just it's just weird to me. I mean, I understand why they're doing it though, because you never, like, you'll be the biggest fan if you're not here. Like, there'll be so much love for you to send down back home. I think everybody just wants to show that they belong somewhere. Honestly, now I'm thinking about it. I don't know. Why did they do it? I don't know. Because, I don't know. I was also thinking about, like, being a service worker, like, during festive seasons and everything. Like, people literally go out to like hotels, restaurants, clubs, and there are people that are going to be there to, like, attend to them. And it's like, wow, like, this is also Christmas. This person could also really like Christmas and want to celebrate Christmas, but they're here and they have to work for you. So I always think about it. I mean, like, they'll get their day off, or they'll get like a half day, they'll get like Christmas bonus and everything. But it's always very interesting. It's very interesting to me how people can be mean to service workers as well, because, like, bro, what is the use? Like, why do you have to be an asshole right now? Like, this is somebody that's trying to do their job. And these people are literally trained to be as polite as possible, right? So what is the point? I don't know. What's the why? It just doesn't make sense to me. Except, like, they were being rude to you, then I get. But some people literally like to see that some people are beneath them, so they don't treat them like human beings. They don't treat them like human beings. This is very interesting to me, because when you look at it in many ways, people want that master slave mentality. I don't know. People want to see people below them. It's interesting. It's not good, but like it's interesting to see because it doesn't really make sense. Imagine myself. I was just thinking about myself in that position where I had to be like, I had to attend to people during Christmas. I'm like, because I mean, it could be anybody. Like they say, like you never think it cannot be you. I was just like, it's very something. But you see, some people are still having a good time while they do their job, which is very beautiful to see. I didn't even say Happy New Year. Happy New Year. This would be like the third year of this podcast. Wow, that's crazy. The Christmas time was not bad. It was interesting, I guess. And after finishing school, it's like wow, there's really nothing to do. Kind of just chill and I don't know. I was literally just chilling. I was doing different things. I tried to do different things, and I was out. I believe I made a good use of my time before, the festivities really kicked in and everything. It was not bad though. I enjoyed myself. I won't even lie. Like I had a good time. I hosted a watch party. So it was like, very like I had the idea since when, like October, I'll be November. I told my friend and he's like, okay, like, yeah, let's do that. You bring this and different things. And I think I picked the movie like the day before, I'll be 2 days before. It was nice. There was this anxiety that's like, oh, what if people don't like the movie or something? But it was nice. They loved the movie. It was great. It was actually a good time. And I might do it again this year. I was very proud of myself. I can't lie. Because, like, I would have easily just called it off, but it worked out. Some people showed up. So it was nice. It was a nice thing to do. Different things that happen. The cavemen, they usually come to Port Harcourt. Like, they've come to Port Harcourt like 2 years now, but they did not come this year. It's kind of, it broke my heart, bro. I say, I had my feet ready and everything. They did not come. And I didn't even wear that fit anyway again. I ate, spent time with family and everything. I'm like, ending of Christmas time. It was okay. Then New Year's. It's very interesting because in coming into 2024, I'm like, bro, I don't usually do resolutions or anything. I just want to 2024, I was just like, bro, I just need to graduate. That's all. I don't I was like, bro, anything can happen. Or, in terms of like self development or whatever, everything can hold. Like, I need to do everything in my power to just graduate. And it happened. And I'm like, yes. And now this is a new year. And, everybody's getting old and things are going to be happening. And it's like, there's no school to graduate from, there's no result to look forward to or anything. This is just out now. What do you want from life? I'm thinking to myself. Been thinking to myself for a while since I left school. I have my plans. I have things I want to do. I have ways I want to go about it, but life does not go the way you want it to go sometimes. And obviously, you cannot just sit back and allow things to happen. You have to take matters into your own hands and make things happen. So this year, I want to be able to start so many things that are in my head. Like if I can just be, I want to learn so many things, and that's my problem because I always want to learn so many things, but it's time. It is time, and I don't know. Yeah, I hope I hope like everybody figures it out. Went to this crazy ass hotel, man, bro. And like, when was that? Some of my secondary school friends. It's like that was January or something. I don't know. That was like New Year's, maybe like third or so. It was nice. It was nice. So yeah, New Year. I don't know. Though I have a feeling that it's going to be a good year. I don't know if I've had that feeling. 2024 wasn't even like bad for me. I guess it was good. It was okay. And you can only hope and pray for better days, better years. Until yeah, it's always interesting when it's like like there's so many people that everybody's getting older, and as everybody's getting older, like more people are just coming. Like people are always they're still going to be young people, and people still have their life ahead of them. It's always very interesting because like bro, somebody is just starting, and I think I don't know. Life is just some people have figured it out, some people haven't figured it out, some people don't need to figure it out because like they are pretty loaded, like they have some things covered for them, which is very nice, honestly. Yeah, Nigeria is actually us because now I'm supposed to go for service, NYSC, and these people is a mixture of incompetence and false information, you know, unreliable sources and just anybody's a fucking source. Anybody's like there isn't really exactly direct source most times because we're hearing different things. But then a lot of things get debunked. But in the first place, why should all these things be circulating around? Get so I don't know. I'm just like we can't just get something right once, like one fucking time, just one time, without stressing people. And people always think that you know, I don't know. Nigerians have this mentality of just being stressed out. It means that shit is working or just taking it as it is. Like, yeah. I mean that's how it always is, right? It's kind of just dumb. Our society is kind of weird in the sense that I don't know, some people don't want to be they I don't know, like when someone always comes around to try and do something good, right? So people don't want it or something. I don't know. Like some people might just be against it. Then again, it's very easy to kind of manipulate people. Yeah. I mean, you can use religion, influence, status, money. I mean, like, I think it's normal, not just here. I don't know, it's very interesting to me. And you think that, like, like people don't understand. Like people, like one thing I hate, like Nigeria. When we found out the word Gen Z, kind of killed everything for me because any small thing is fucking Gen Z. But something people don't understand is that for a generation like for you to for I don't know, like they'll be like, oh, generation is lazy or something, something, something. The previous people have failed us. Like they have failed us so bad. It just doesn't even make sense. Like this nigga just throw blame. There's always this. I fucking hate it when people are always like, "Oh, this generation." Even young people in this generation, say this generation, like, did you think it was like so perfect before? Because the people that are leading us now, the people that are in charge now, that are making everybody's lives miserable and everybody angry, and they are making literally killing this place. When did they come from? The institutions, the everything, the people that are in charge of them, everybody, those people, they have failed us. So what do you mean? As people like to act like some things just came about, like, oh, is these people that started it or something like this thing, and not like nothing is really new. Nothing is really new. It has always been. And if people don't want to hide things anymore, and I feel like it's even better for people, to be honest. So at least you know what you're getting into, or you know what you're doing. It's just so it just pisses me off sometimes because nobody wants to take the blame. Like, what do you want? What do you want some people to do? Like, how do you build on something that is bad? It's hard. Anyway, besides that, yeah, I just wanted to say that. Still, why I do not understand why people romanticize this place, but I think I get it. Yeah. Anyway, it's a whole long conversation about so many things. So I wish one discouraging thing is like the guests, I can't really know space for that right now as much as before. But yeah, it's not bad. I think I'm done, honestly. What did I want to say again? I think I'm done for now. I would have gone on, but I don't really have convenient space to record or anything. But yeah, I'm still going to have more things I want to talk about as usual. But yeah, it's nice recording again and dropping again. Thank you for asking. Because I never forgot. I was just chilling. I was literally just chilling, just waiting for an opening. But yeah, I mean, let's see how everything goes. Um, Thank you for listening. I hope you have a great year. And I don't know what advice I have. I don't know, like change your bed sheet or something. See you guys next time. Editing. I really felt like maybe I was just too harsh and too like I was like pointing out the negatives so much. And I remember my cousin texting me one day and talking about how, you know, the news. He was just talking about like how the brain processes, or the brain probably thinks more negative stuff than positive stuff, and that's just how we are as human beings. And it is now our own job, because I have like learned and I've been seeing about it, like you control your brain and you choose and you kind of pick what you want and how you train it so your mind will be like that. So I was like, I understood what he said. It was an interesting conversation because I was like, but then he was right. The news is generally negative most times, and it is like that. It is not a coincidence. Apparently, it's kind of just like that. They kind of make it like that, and it's easy to get clouded by that. I think it's a way of not really heightening spirits or whatever. But yeah, I mean, among all of that in the world, there are so many like great things that are happening, so many like good things, and I think these things are happening because you know people just decide that they want that to happen. So yeah, I don't know if I really said this. So just don't be an asshole to the person beside you, and just try to be better than yourself every day, man.